Welcome back to Fuos Empire. If you're tired of watching your life pass by while you trade your time for someone else's dream, this video is for you. Today, I'm breaking down the 5-step plan that will help you escape the rat race for good. The 5-step plan to escape the rat race. What if escaping the rat race wasn't some fantasy reserved for the lucky, but a step-by-step process anyone can follow? And more importantly, what if you could start today? Getting out of the rat race isn't just a cash goal, it's also an emotional, mental, and for many, a very personal one. The morning alarm clock you hate, the commute that drains your energy, the job that barely pays the bills, and the idea that you're running and running without ever getting ahead are all parts of the rat race. A lot of people stay in that loop their whole lives because they think there's no other way. However, getting out of the rat race is not only possible, it's also likely if you take the right steps. It's not about luck, being rich, or being smart. There needs to be direction, skill, and a plan. For starters, you need to know where your money is going. When you finally keep honest records of your income and spending, you'll make the first big step toward getting out of the rat race. They stay stuck because almost no one does this regularly. A lot of people feel like their money goes missing, but they never look into where it's going. It's hard to hide your buying when you keep track of it. You see the payments you forgot about, the food orders you say you rarely make, and the emotional urges you told yourself were okay at the time. You quickly learn that you are not really broke. You are just not seeing your money. When you keep track of your money, habits that have held you back for years become very clear. This tool tells you how much money you lose, how much you could save, and how much you could put toward your goals. Lots of people skip this step because they think it's not important, but it's the one that holds everything else together. You can't get rich if you don't keep track of your spending. You just can't invest. You shouldn't take chances. You have no idea where you are beginning, so you can't move forward. Once you have a better handle on your money, the next step is to make more money, but not by getting another job, working extra hours, or depending on your boss. Learn a skill that will make you a lot of money if you want to get out of the rat race. These are skills that the current job market needs very badly and is ready to pay a lot for. They don't depend on your college degree, age, background, or job. They depend on how well you can solve problems and give people what they want. Copywriting, digital marketing, sales, video editing, coding, social media management, and branding are all skills that can help you make a lot of money. You can make hundreds of dollars an hour with any of these skills, even if they take months or longer to learn. This is something that you can't do with a regular job, unless you already have very good credentials. You change your life when you learn a high-income skill, because it gives you the power to make money on your own. All of a sudden, you don't have to ask for more money or better hours. You don't have to depend on politics at work or hope that someone else sees your ability. If you want to make a lot of money, you need skills that can help you do that. Your worth goes with you. You can choose who to help, work with people from all over the world, and make money whenever you need it. When you learn that your boss doesn't limit how much you can make, the rat race stops enticing you. But having a skill isn't enough to get away. When you use that skill to make extra money, you've taken it to the next level. A side business is the link between the person you are now and the person you will be when you are free and your own boss. This is where the change starts. Even if it's just a few clients, a simple service, or a small monthly income. Something amazing takes place in your mind when you make your first dollar outside of work. You know you can make money even though no one told you to. You are taught that your worth is not based on a job, a boss, or a paycheck. In that one moment, the seed of freedom is planted. You don't have to be great or have a lot of money to start a side business. There's no need for a fancy website, a brand, or staff. You only need an offer, a skill that can be turned into a service, and someone who wants it. It could be editing videos for small artists, helping small businesses with social media, or writing copy for business owners. The important thing is to start. Your side business grows over time as you stay consistent, get more clients, get more leads, and make your processes better. As your business grows, so does your faith. You start to see the rat race from the outside, and you understand how small the world really is compared to what you can make. The final component of the escape strategy is the scaling of the barrier in order to gain freedom. When your company has grown to a size that you are no longer able to manage, you must expand it. Once you have ceased the practice of selling your time for wages and have begun the process of developing systems that generate income without your constant involvement, increasing your prices, providing specialized services, hiring someone else to handle tedious tasks, automating certain aspects of your business, and creating digital items that generate income without requiring your direct involvement are all ways to expand your business. Your business transforms into a machine that continues to operate without interruption, regardless of whether you are sleeping, traveling, or taking a break as it expands in size. You successfully escape the rat race at this point in time. Although your work is no longer necessary, the decision is yours to make. There is no longer a cap on the amount of money that you are able to earn. You are able to utilize your time once more. You are not exempt from working just because you are free. It gives you the freedom to choose what you want to work on. You have the ability to generate more money, spend more time with your family, pursue your passions, or search for new opportunities. You have gained the freedom to take control of your life and determine for yourself what it should look like. When you attain this level of freedom, you come to realize an important fact. The decision to leave the rat race was not solely a matter of finances. The act of reclaiming your identity, your self-esteem, and your future was the most important thing. Although it is not a simple matter, getting out of the rat race is also not a difficult task. You must be able to think clearly, acquire new skills, be entrepreneurial, be disciplined, and have the bravery to pursue your own goals in order to accomplish the opposite of what society tells you to do. There are many people in the world who remain in the same place because they never make the first move. There is also a significant number of individuals that engage in running as a result of a personal decision. They are distinct from one another as a result of their actions. If you allow it to happen, you have the potential to win the rat race. If you manage your finances, acquire skills that are beneficial, earn additional income, invest in your personal development, and put in more effort than you ever have before, you will be able to establish a life of freedom that most others only fantasize about. It is the individuals who are disciplined, strategic, and motivated who are the ones that are worthy of liberty, not those who are fortunate. You go on a trip that will transform your entire future the very second you make the decision to start. Don't wait for permission anymore. There will never be a great time. You make your own chances. You don't just get freedom, you have to work for it by being consistent and making smart decisions. Every day you delay is a day lost, and your future is shaped by the choices you make today. You're in charge of your habits, your money, and your thoughts. Get around people who can help you grow. Set up systems that work for you, and don't let fear stop you. Start now. Every little thing you do adds up and brings you closer to real freedom. It's your life, so make it your own today. If you're enjoying this and you want more no-fluff content that helps you think smarter, earn more, and live better, go ahead and subscribe. There's a lot more value coming your way, and I don't want you to miss a single video.